Hello, YouTube. I pray that this video is not upside down. I had to turn my camera because I got it charging because it's about dead. I just did a Facebook live on this same topic, and I wanted to come on and do it here on my YouTube channel because someone left me a question and asked me what I do this video about. What does it mean if a man does not want to commit to you in a relationship? What should you do? If the man that you're dating tells you that he does not want a commitment, what should you do? Okay, the word commitment means to pledge or to obligate. So when a man tells you he does not want to pledge to you or obligate to you, I know that's going to sound a little harsh, ladies, but I'm going to make it just as plain as I can make it. Anytime you dating a man and he tell you, I don't want to commit to you, what he is saying to you is, I don't want you. That's all he's saying. He's using the word commit, but that's what he's saying. He's saying, I don't want to pledge to you. I don't want to be obligated to you. I just don't want you. That's what he's saying. Man, and that's one of the chapters in my book. This is my book, You Don't Have to Marry the Wrong Man. And it talks about the man with no fixed date. You have a lot of men that will date you for years, honey, with no intentions on marrying you. Sometimes they will even give you a ring. They will give you a wedding ring and an engagement ring, rather, with no date. You don't even know when y'all gonna get married. You just got a ring and a proposal. That's it. But they don't have no intentions on marrying you. Listen, ladies, anytime a man loves you, anytime a man wants to be with you, you don't have to pressure him. You don't have to put no mandate on him, because a lot of women will say, if you don't marry me by 2 months or by Christmas or by this certain time, I'm leaving you. When a man really loves you and wants you, you don't have to put no demands on him. Just like a man will go and get a fishing license, just like a man will go and get a hunting license, just like a man will go get a license for his motorcycle because he want ownership of it. He wants to claim it. If he can do that for all those things, guess what? He can do it for you. If he really wants you, if he really loves you. Real men don't wait around. But a lot of times men will make excuses. And I've heard so many excuses. Some men say they're afraid of getting married because people in their families had so many divorces, or they don't want to give the woman their money. Because when you get married, you got to share your finances. Some men don't want to do that. And I talked about that the other day, but some men don't want to pay no bills, honey. And some men say that the woman changed. That's what they make, all kind of excuses, honey, why they don't want to commit to you. But they do want to play house with you. They do want to have sexual relations with you. They want to live in your house, drive your car, eat your food. They want to spend your money. They want to do all the things that married people do, but they don't want to commit to you. And listen, a lot of young women waste their whole 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23, all their years in their 20s, all their young lives being set on a shelf by a man that does not want them. Like a can of preservatives. You know you're a good woman. You know you will make a good wife, but we allow these men to put us on a shelf, and we allow them to make a decision when they want to marry us. We do that to our own self. That's why we have to take responsibility. We should never, ever allow man to take all of our youth, all of our young years. Even older women do it. We let a man put us on a shelf and wait for him to decide if he want to marry us. You done been with that joker 10 years. You done been with that joker 15 years. What else is there to decide? What else is there to look for a wait on? The truth of the matter is he just don't want you. He don't want you. And there's nothing you can do for him to want you. Because after all these years, after all this time, if that man talking about he don't want to be committed to you, he just telling you, I don't want you. I don't want to be obligated to you. I don't want to be responsible for you. But he will be obligated to all the other things, but not to commit to you. So don't live you are too precious. You are somebody, you matter, you deserve to be treated well. Never let somebody drag you around like Linus Blanket, honey. Do you understand me? God has somebody for you that will love you, care for you, treat you right, and will get a license for you. But if you entertain folk talking about, well, I just don't want to be committed. Some men will tell you they don't want to be married. But we are still dating. Why would you date them? If you are a woman that want to be married, why are you wasting your life dating somebody that done told you they don't want to be married? Or done told you they don't want to be committed to you? You are wasting your life and wasting your time. Now, do what you want because you're grown. Do what you want because you're grown. But a lot of times we as women, we already know that joker don't want us, honey. He just here for whatever goods he could get. And then, like I've said before, we give all these years to somebody and had all their children, give them all these years and took them back, put them out, took them back, put them out. And then when we finally make the decision, or they make the decision that they don't want to be with us anymore, then they go right around the corner and marry Sally Sue. In 2 months, Sally Sue is having a wedding. And then you over here crying, talking about, why didn't he marry me? I give him all these years, had all this children. Baby, you can't blame Junebug. You got to blame yourself because you allowed yourself to waste all your years with somebody that did not want you. Didn't want you. And the signs were there. They mainly told you. So never waste your years. Now, you do what you want with somebody that doesn't want to commit, be obligated, or pledge to you. Real men know what they want. And when a man loves you, baby, he is ready to commit to you. He is ready to be with you. Now, you can believe all the excuses he give you. But I got to take care of my mama. Well, we get married. I won't get my check no more. I'm too old for marriage. What's wrong with what we doing now? He'll make all them excuses, honey. But it's up to you how you want to live your life and what you choose to do with your life. And anytime you got to put a mandate on a man, honey, that ain't good. Because when a man, I can't say this enough, when a man loves a woman, when he really want that woman, baby, won't nothing keep him from marrying you. Won't nothing keep him from committing to you. Nothing. But we just have to face the reality. Junebug don't want me. He just want to play house. But he don't want to be committed to me. So I hope this has answered your question. I hope it has helped you. And I would say to you or any woman, God has better for you. God has somebody for you. But you got to wait on him. And you're not losing. I don't care how old you are. A lot of time older women, we feel like, God, well, my clock is ticking. I got to do something. You ain't got to do nothing but be still. And allow God to bring whoever he wants in your life. Because I'm telling you, I would be a miserable person to have settled for somebody that I know really don't care for me and really want what God had for me. Now, we can make a decision to be in God's perfect will when it comes to marriage and relationships, or we can go ahead and be in God's submissive will. Now, God will allow and a submissive will is God allow you to go ahead and get married. Man, you go ahead and get married, but it wasn't his perfect will for you. It wasn't who he really wanted you to be with because you just couldn't wait no more. You settled. But God has somebody for you. And if he don't, oh well, you still win. You still win. So that's what I would tell any woman that would, ask me the question, what do you do when a man tells you he don't want to be in a committed relationship or commit to you? I would tell you to tear his application up and say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the friendship and everything, but I must move on because my life, I want better for my life. And God has better for me. And that's what I would do. Now, you do what you want to do, okay? But that's what I would do because my life is too precious to waste any years or any time with somebody that already know they ain't got no intention on marrying me or committing me, especially if they tell me. All right? So I hope that helped. May you be blessed. And like I said, I know it's a hard pill to swallow, when you have to face the fact that that man just don't want you. He just don't want you, honey. That's all. And that's all right. Everybody ain't for everybody. But guess what? There is somebody that do want you. Just cause Jim Bob don't want you, don't go in there and don't go down to the store and buy a bottle of beer and get drunk. Jim Bob don't want me. I'm gonna get drunk. Jim Bob don't want me, honey. No. Just cause Jim Bob don't want you, that's just his decision. His choice. It doesn't downplay who you are. You're still great. You're still fabulous. You're still beautiful. God still got somebody. Don't look at Jim Bob's decision not to choose you and say, God, I must be, what's wrong with me? Jim Bob don't want me. That's just, Jim Bob just don't want you. There's some people you don't want. But don't get in no depression behind it. You're still fabulous. God still got great things for you. All right, I had to say that because a lot of women get depressed when somebody don't want them. Baby, you a woman. You a king's daughter with a coat of many colors. God got great things for you, honey. Do you hear me? Don't get in no depression, honey. Celebrate. It might be the best thing that Jim Bob didn't want you. You know? So anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Toodles, I hope this helped. I really do. God bless.